Nearly at the end of the day. Thank you all very much for coming and we're staying through to the end. I hope you've all enjoyed and learned a lot from and kind of been inspired by, as Ali said earlier, some of the sessions that we've had today and some of the opportunities that are out there for professional development. Places for this event were snapped up so quickly, it shows there's a real appetite for development and accreditation in the industry, particularly in Scotland. And there are so many options out there to formalise the knowledge and skills that we all know we have. And I must emphasise, don't forget the IRMS Foundation Certificate in Information Governance, which Paul mentioned, which is kind of an ideal starter. It's sort of a cross-section of all the major aspects of information governance, information records management. And if you're a member of the IRMS, you do get a 10% discount. In the coming months, we're, as the IRMS, hoping to provide more support for our members, and the main way that we're hoping to do this is what we're calling at the moment a professional development initiative, to try and boost those kind of informal learning opportunities that can complement, not necessarily replace, but complement the more formal opportunities that we've talked about today. It's that bite-sized kind of learning, trying to fit in around busy schedules and so on. So that will include sessions within existing IRMS group events that we hold anyway, and also hopefully some kind of standalone online sessions, webinars, practical kind of how-to sessions, demonstrations. We're hoping to work with various different training providers, consultants, potentially universities as well. But also we want members to kind of share their knowledge and experience as well. If you've got something that you know how to do, that you've kind of maybe had colleagues asking you about, and you think that's something that you want to share with the kind of IRM community, then absolutely come forward and put forward a proposal for that. But in general, if there's other things that you want to know more about and you want to hear about from people who are doing the same kind of jobs that you're doing, then let us know as well. And that'll be via the email address training@irms.org.uk. Alongside that, we've got the new IRMS website, which has been coming a while, but it is now underway. We've chosen a supplier and we've started the planning and the design and the sort of very first phases of the implementation of that. And we're hoping that website will be much more interactive as well as being much more easily navigable than the site that we have at the moment. So that will include better access and a better range of resources that are on there, including feedback that and the answers from the group sessions at events like this. But also hopefully opportunities for members to engage with each other through things like discussion forums and so on, an alternative way of sharing knowledge and answering each other's questions. So really what both of those aspects are about, the development initiative and events, and the website on the other hand, is all about trying to provide benefits of real value to our members on quite a regular basis, quite an informal basis, and really make the IRMS what we call the interactive hub of the information world, the information profession. So the target date for that new website to be live in some form, at least the first phase of it, is spring 2017, which is just in time for our next conference, which is coming to Scotland in May for the first time in nearly a decade. It was 2008, we were in Edinburgh, and we haven't been in Scotland since then. So that's a fantastic opportunity for us in Scotland to attend the conference, but also contribute to the conference and give sessions and share knowledge in that way as well. So it's a fantastic event for learning, for networking with each other. It really is our signature event, our showcase, the best of everything that IRMS has to offer and that we do. And it really sums up the values that we have of inclusiveness and being open to everyone in the profession across a whole broad range of information-related roles. Delegate numbers are already well up on the same period last year, which is fantastic and shows that there really is a very active community in information records management in Scotland in particular, and you only have to look around you today to see that. We have early bird rates that are available until the end of December for delegates. That saves you £100 on the standard rate if you're an IRMS member, and being a member as opposed to not being a member saves you a further £120. So being a member has its benefits in itself as well as signing up. sooner rather than later. And there are flyers. I know we have a number of people in here who are not IRMS members, who are maybe new to our events. There's a number of these flyers just on the shelf by the door there, so please do pick one up on your way out. Topics of the conference will include information technology, information law, the soft skills that we as information professionals need to be heard and be relevant in modern businesses. But also there's a specific stream for lessons from Scotland, and that really does open it up to us to give a really Scottish flavour to the programme. And we hope that that will also allow us to have more interactive sessions in the breakouts, as well as the kind of more conventional keynotes and speeches. The kind of thing, the kind of mix that we've had at today's event. All of us have something to share, and the best way to learn is often from each other, as well as the different schemes that we've heard about today. So I really would appeal to you to get involved and submit any contributions that you have. It doesn't have to be a formal paper, it doesn't have to be a final product. If you've got an idea, you want to talk about something, or you want to do a session, a discussion session with your fellow professionals on a particular topic, then please do go to the IRMS conference website, irmsconference.org.uk/call, CALL, and you can submit your contribution. The deadline for that has been extended. You're the first people to know that it's been extended. It was originally the 2nd of November. It's now been extended by a couple of weeks to the 16th. So you've got 2.5 to 3 weeks to submit something. And as I say, it has to be only an outline, just an idea, and it will be added to the list, which will then go forward for consideration for the programme, which will be published thereafter. Next question.
That's it. Thank you, Joe.